crossing over to Kericho County. Our crew is pitching camp there ahead of the senatorial by-election that will be taking place on Monday. And we're now joined by our news editor, Aaron Ochieng, for the latest. Aaron, thank you very much for joining us. Maybe you can just bring us up to speed with what's happening there.
Well, very much. Thank you, Betty. We are just outside the Kericho County Hall where we are going to have a debate this evening at around 9:30, where all the 6 candidates who are seeking to replace Charles Keter as the next senator of Kericho will be debating and pitching to see whether they will lure voters at the very last minute, to see whether they will be able to get their particular votes come Monday. But this morning it has been a beehive of activity from the 2 major contenders, KANU's Paul Sang and Jubilee Alliance Party. They've been traversing different parts of Kericho, dividing themselves into units that are carrying out campaigns in all the 6 constituencies here in Kericho County. But significantly, it will be tomorrow where there will be final rallies that the Jubilee Party is set to hold its party at the Moi Gardens here in Kericho, that will be addressed by the Deputy President. Senator Gideon Moi, together with Bomet Governor Isaac Karuto, will also be carrying out their last campaigns tomorrow at the Kericho Green Stadium to try and outwit each other. Exit polls, Betty, show that it is a 50-50 affair between the 2 candidates, not mentioning what analysts are calling a swing vote that may determine particularly how this election might go. Those swing votes are the people who yet decided. Most of them are not the Kipsigis that reside here. 58,000 votes, according to analysts, is what the swing votes are contain, and they'll be particularly be interested to see how these big wigs that are the 2 leading candidates will be trying to lure those swing votes. Later on, we'll be speaking to an analyst, Mr. Philip Chebunet, who is a lecturer at the Eldoret University and also Kabianga University, and also an expert on political affairs here in the Rift Valley, to shed some more light on how this particular by-election might go. Betty.
Right, Aaron, just before I let you go, there's a lot that's happening in Malindi. In Kericho, are there any campaigns that are still ongoing as we speak? Are there any campaigns that are still ongoing right now? There's a lot that's happening in Malindi. I don't know what is happening on the ground in regards to last-minute campaigns in Kericho.
Well, Betty, if I've gotten you right, the last campaigns are actually what I'll call the last push by candidates is going on, and the technique that the 2 leading candidates are using is that they've divided the leading, those who are leading the campaigns into different units. Some are using choppers to go to from one place to another. Others are using the campaign trucks. They're using road shows. They are using all manner of all sort of ways just to lure voters to vote in a particular manner. But significantly is that there are no major rallies that are going to take place in this particular day, but they're using those smaller units of campaigns to carry out their last push for these particular campaigns. Significantly was even last night we were speaking to some of the people who are carrying out campaigns, and they are saying they're not leaving anything to chance, because it is a very close call it's a very close race to call at this particular time, and it might go either way. Either the KANU side might take it or the Jubilee Alliance Party. That's the heightened campaign that we are seeing here in Kericho taking place at this particular time, Betty.
Right, Aaron, let's talk about the significance of a win for either Jubilee or KANU. What is the significance for this particular win?
While we speak of the significance of this particular by-election, particularly if KANU takes this Senate seat from Jubilee, it will be a very, very big dent to the Deputy President who used his time and resources to campaign here in Kericho. You know very well that he comes from the North Rift and this is the South Rift. And of concern to most of the people here in the South Rift is that they got a raw deal when it came to dishing out of the goodies after the 2013 general election. And they are saying they are the majority of the Kalenjin tribe when it comes to the numbers, because the Kipsigis constitute a larger portion of the numbers of the Kalenjins. And they are arguing out that when Jubilee got into power, they were not properly rewarded. So that is the biggest contention, and they're trying to send a message to the Jubilee Alliance that we are not happy with the manner in which you handled us. But suppose the Jubilee party wins this particular election, it will be a very big boost to Deputy President William Ruto, because he's been facing revolt here, especially from Bomet Governor and also lately Baringo Senator Gideon Moi. So he will be sending a message to them that wait a minute, I'm still the king of the Rift Valley, and there's no way that you can take that away from you. So those two things are closely being watched. If it goes either way, of course, those are the significances that it might have, especially coming to the next general election next year. Betty.
Right. Thank you very much there, Aaron Ochieng. Of course, he has the KTN team, and this evening there's going to be a debate for all the candidates in that senatorial race in Kericho. That's going to be taking place tonight at around 9:30 p.m. You better look out for that.